All right, family, peace. Muhammad again, Rights of Fathers. Just out here in nature, enjoying the day. Sitting here on the bench, just watching the birds, just doing their thing, getting their risk for the day. And risk is Arabic for, sustenance. They get out there, man, every morning, go get their food. I respect that. Um, so, yeah, this video is about weed. Yeah, I know it's kind of off topic, but I feel like this is important for fathers to know. Um, you know, uh, I believe that weed can hamper you in your custody battle, and I don't mean like from because of legal issues or because of um, like money or anything like that. I believe that it's going to hamper you from achieving your full potential, and hamper that could indirectly hamper your legal custody or placement for your child or children. um, I'm gonna say that I was a big time smoker for like, man, over 10 years. It was like literally one of the hardest things to quit. Like, I'm telling you, it was so hard. But weed is it's sinister, man. It's insidious. It's like it's a silent but deadly substance, man. What it does is it lowers your drive for life. Like, um, it prevents you from reaching your full potential. I mean, there's people that have medical reasons that need it, but for fathers that use it, daily, for maybe to manage like emotional trauma as a result of going through baby mama issue, you don't want that in your life. I don't know if I'm gonna make any more videos about that, but I just want to make a few points about weed and withdrawals. Um, so as a smoker for 10 years, I'll say that the withdrawals is real. There are some people that U.S. Air Force. There are some people that apparently don't have withdrawals, which I don't know. Like, I think if you smoke it consistently every single day for years, you're gonna have withdrawals. For the people that claim they don't have withdrawals, I believe that they don't smoke. They're not a real smoker. Like, I'm talking about, like, smoking a gram a day or some even over a gram a day for years. Um, oh man, my withdrawals, man, it was so bad. At one point, I tried to quit over 10 times. At one point, I literally thought I was never gonna be able to quit because it was so, man. It really just it calmed me down. It relaxed me. I enjoyed it. I loved the smell. I loved everything about it. The hanging out with people and just everything about it was cool. But ultimately, it has more negatives than positive. Like, you know, forget about how much money you're gonna spend. I mean, the money that you're gonna spend is ridiculous. I mean, and then you gotta deal with all kinds of bullshit if it's not legal in your state. Potential for charges. If you get caught, I mean, it just brings you so much. So it has a lot of negative. Its negative outweighs its positive, in my opinion. But the worst part is it will literally hamper your development. And I've heard of like some studies that says that claims that it lowers testosterone, which I believe is true. Um, in terms of um, in terms of you just not fully maximizing your potential, um, like for instance, like, when I used to smoke, it made you think twice about everything. Like, let's say an opportunity arose, and you're a smoker, you're gonna look at so many different angles to the extent that you're gonna talk yourself out of that opportunity. And imagine, they say, Eminem said, opportunity comes once in a lifetime, or something like that. It's one of his songs. You better grab it, something like that. But imagine all the opportunities that comes to you, and instead of you grabbing it by the horns, you're over here, you're sidestepping, and you're super analyzing the situation. You're looking at it from every possible angle to the end. What's gonna happen is you're gonna talk yourself out of it. And you don't really realize that until like years into it, and you're gonna be like, whoa, I've been pretty much in the same position for this whole time, and what's going on. I remember one time, my car broke down, and I took an Uber, and I was talking to this guy, and this is right after I quit. And we were talking and then I just gave him, like, I just asked him a question. I was like, yo, are you a smoker? He was like, yeah, man, I grow my own, I smoke every single day, blah blah blah. And then we started talking about some real stuff, and then all of a sudden he was like, I was trying to like tell him something that I knew he didn't know, and I was kind of just trying to just put a little seeds in his mind, but I could see that his mind was so clouded that he's not hearing me, and he was like, everything that he would say was like, it's all good. I'm like, bro, you're a guy, man. Like, I was trying to say, man, we gotta be better. We gotta make this money. And he's like, man, I'm good where I'm at. I'm making, this little Uber money, and I got my weed. I got, my rent paid. I'm good. I don't need anything else. And it just hit me at that moment, like, damn, that was really what I was thinking. Like, I was literally like that when I was, a smoker. And I realized the kind of, the damage that the weed does, man. It makes you just, as a guy, you're supposed to be a go-getter. You're supposed to have that oomph, that testosterone it's supposed to drive you. It's supposed to energize you. But when you're high all the time, you're literally second guessing everything in life. You're not just going for it, man. You're literally super analyzing things under a microscope. I'm telling you, man. My advice on weed withdrawal and how to get over it, man, it was hard. But the crazy thing is, the hardest part is really just a week of suffering. If you really want to get over weed, what you need to do is you need to run every day to sweat it out. And while you're running, cut down. So if you smoke a gram a day, cut it down to a gram a week before you go cold turkey. Eventually you're gonna have to go cold turkey, but cut it down. When you cut it down, it's gonna minimize the withdrawal symptoms. I remember when I was, and you got to eat healthy too. When I was not trying to quit, I wasn't exercising. I was eating garbage. I was smoking a gram a day, and then I was trying to quit. Man, it was impossible. The sheer amount of headaches and withdrawal symptoms, like, you're not gonna be able to sleep, you're not gonna be able to eat, you're gonna be just totally anxious, and you're not gonna have drive to do anything. Nothing is gonna you're not even gonna, nothing's gonna be as fun. Like, you're not gonna be able to watch movies. You're not gonna be able to do the things you enjoy, just simply because you feel like something is missing. Um, and that's when I really got scared. I was like, oh shit, I'm never gonna be able to quit. I really got lucky, man. I think another thing you can do is you gotta write. You gotta program your mind. You gotta prepare before you actually quit, because if you don't prepare, you're not gonna make it. And it's really not that hard to quit. It's literally um, a week of suffering, a week of torture. It's gonna take like a good 30 days before you're completely like free from it. But the first week is gonna be hard, and after that first week, all the physical stuff's gonna be gone. It's gonna be all mental from that point. The mental is a lot easier to deal with than the physical. When you can't eat, can't sleep, you're sweating. You have no motivation to do anything. It's much harder. But if you can get past that week, the second week is gonna be mostly just mental. Just like, you're gonna start dreaming. You're gonna have better dreams, and you're gonna it comes and goes. It will just come sporadically. Like, your body will just like send a signal like, hey, when we smoking, But that's about the extent of it. Ultimately, I believe that weed is gonna hamper our father. All right, yeah, some random guy just stopped by to say what's up. Yeah, that's another positive thing about quitting weed is you're gonna like it disconnects you from people, man. Like, you're gonna be able to connect so much better with people. Like, man, I connect with strangers. I talk to everybody now, man. I have way more energy. I think the most important thing is you're gonna be able to connect with people better. Like, as a smoker, man, you're like I said, every little thing, man, you're gonna like doubt yourself and basically talk yourself out of it. But now that I'm free from it, man, it's like, man, I just want to talk to everybody, and I'm not like shy or awkward or like nervous or any of that bullshit. Whoever comes to my vicinity, man, you best believe I'm gonna acknowledge you and at least say hello. And if you don't want to talk, that's cool, but I'm not gonna be the one like trying to avoid you and trying to look down and I didn't see nothing, I didn't hear nothing. That was me. Like, literally, I don't know what it is. It just like, I just didn't want to talk to anybody. Like, if I don't know you and if you're not a smoker, I'm not trying to talk to you. There's so many other like negatives about it, man. Like, I didn't even like prepare for this video to make a list. I'm just kind of telling you what comes right on top of my head. But right off the cuff, eventually, if fathers really want to know more, I can make more videos about it. But I'm just making this quick video. It's not really relevant to this channel, but I think it's relevant to fathers. Stop smoking. That shit is a waste of your time, waste of your energy, waste of your money, your resources, and you can be so much better without it. You don't need that shit, man. I don't think it's like the same as the one back in the day. Right now they probably, add some shit. The world that we're in. It ain't good for us, man. Trust me. All right, later.